again. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your man, G. Louie. It's your man, Clearly, coming to you. Didn't not live on Tuesday, tantalizing Tuesday. We didn't come to y'all Monday. Got a little tied up behind schedule. Whoa. But listen, we coming to y'all today on this tantalizing Tuesday because I know what y'all wondering. Hold on. He started to hook up on me while eating my pistachios. Wow. So I wasn't really quite ready. He do that quite often to me. But listen, violence has erupted all over America. Wow. In every urban city, violence has went on over the 4th of July weekend. Am I correct?
For sure.
Huh?
Yes, it is.
And the main one that's getting top news is Raleigh, North Carolina. Wow, Raleigh. They was getting it in down there. And guess what I seen?
What?
All white people. Wow. Did you see the video? You see the video? Huh?
Yeah.
It was
going crazy.
That was of other ethnicity. We got there. Other kids of other ethnicity. Can't really say what they was, but they didn't look of Black American. Now, was it black people out there? Yeah, I seen a bunch of black people out there that definitely participated in the chaos. But my point that I'm driving in is, it ain't just the niggas, y'all. No, and leaning into that, you see the Hamtramck video.
Hamtramck video?
Yeah, 4th of July Hamtramck video here. Right on the inside of Detroit, y'all. Got a place, little city called Hamtramck, y'all. Hamtramck got, I think, about 4,000 to 5,000 inhabitants, something like that. But regardless, you see the video?
I ain't see it.
You ain't see that footage. All right. Now, if you see that footage, they went to fighting and scrapping with the police. Yeah, they did. And guess what? All foreigners.
All foreigners.
Yemen. The Yemen. Yeah. The Yemenis, y'all. So the Yemenis celebrated 4th of July. And of course, we showed out as well. In our usual spot over there where the races be at, Grand River, Illinois area. Yeah, so we showed out over there as well. Lit fires and fireworks and parties, and it just went crazy over there. My thing is, I thought all this stuff's supposed to be for the kids. Each one of these events I seen displayed over the news, I ain't seen no kid at all. Now, if you want to say the teams is the kids, and that's what was going on, that's a whole different ball game. Now, if you want to go that route, then I get it. I understand it. Yeah, makes sense. But regardless of the fact, the parents was the ones that fueled these kids with the pesos to buy the fireworks. Now, let's talk about the violence and why it's going on, because I told y'all last year this was going to happen. What's happening is everybody economically is struggling, whether they look good or look bad. Everything is not the same, whether they even financially invested or not financially invested. So what's going on is people are realizing that they can't really do their regular day-to-day stuff as far as groceries, clothing, just basic things that we do as American people. See, what y'all fella realize as American people, we consume over here. We the biggest consumers in the world. So everything that's out there, we buy it. So now, if you take that power away from the people and they can't buy things, it's going to create anarchy. And I told y'all that last year. So now that we're here today, in the midst of all of this, in these different urban cities, all the urban cities is going crazy. Ain't no money. There's no money being generated or in kind of way brought about for the community to even make any money, to even pour back into the community. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being said, y'all got to know that The jobs that they keep saying that's available, or as I keep telling y'all, those jobs are the jobs that y'all already walked away from the first time. Y'all don't want them jobs. Y'all didn't want them the first time when the goddamn Mexicans had them and the other foreign immigrants had them. Y'all didn't want them. So y'all don't want them now either. Of course not. So, in saying that, where has it? Y'all going out getting liquored up, and y'all feelings is getting into what y'all getting into. So everybody got a chip on their shoulder. So by everybody having a chip on their shoulder, as soon as the incident happened, y'all ready to set it off.
Right.
And that's what's going on. Y'all got that oil flowing. Y'all get out there in them streets and y'all see an incident that you normally would walk away from or just keep it moving on, and y'all let the liquor tell y'all to do something crazy because economically inside you effed up. You really unhappy inside with yourself because you in this predicament of unhappiness. But what y'all got to understand is fight or flight. You got to survive. I don't understand it. You got to survive. So in survival mode, what y'all need to do is survive. Don't worry about what he over there doing. He might can go out and afford a goddamn Grand Wagoneer or Mercedes Benz. But if you can't afford that, don't be trying to worry about what he doing over there. Just stay within what you doing. And don't be mad at him because you better bet every walk of life, I don't care what it is, competition will always exist. There's no way of stopping it. Before you was even born, the sperm that ejaculated out of your daddy that went to your mama, it was in competition. Wow. So what I'm telling you is from evolution and creation, competition is always going to be there. But what you got to understand is competition, then you got hate, envy, jealousy, debauchery, and all those other things. And those are the things that America has taught us. See, those bad things that I just said in competition, those bad things are all the things America has taught us. You know what I mean? Because we only can thrive and do what it is that we know. And what do we learn this behavior from? We learn this behavior from society because society has allowed this behavior to go on for many, many years. And they take this behavior all over the world. Wow. Yes, look at the commander-in-chief, Donald Trump. Check him out. Now, I gave y'all the story on Trump and this global thing he got going on with these tariffs. Told y'all last year that was a no-no. Now, the Iranian war has sparked back up because the Hormuz Strait ain't all the way open. Now, the Hormuz Strait is only 2 miles long, y'all. But it's so important because all of the countries on the southern part are countries that we serve commerce to. We make money off of them. They are our custos, patients. We serve them. Whatever language I need to say it to you in. Commerce. So if the Hormuz Strait is not open and we can't get over there to service these people and make our money, what does that mean? There's a problem. So Iran, who sits northern on the Hormuz Strait, they basically rule it, along with another quarter mile that's set out for some pirates that no one really, you don't really know them. But they in cahoots with Iran, so there you go. I told y'all this story months ago, and I had to bring it back because it's the same thing with what's going on in America, with these urban cities, with the black community. You see it time and time again, and they keep on giving it to us in movies. Avatar, black people. Lion King, black people. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Spurs, black people. Always struggle trying to Matrix, black people always struggle. So people trying to overcome oppression. Come on, man. They telling y'all that they done oppressed us to the core. Now you got this lady.
Third degree.
Yeah, now you got this lady. Are you familiar with Ann Coulter?
The who?
Ann Coulter. Are you familiar with her? Now, Ann Coulter is a white lady, y'all, out of New York City. New York. Yes, she is. She's a media girl. That's been on CNN, MSB, NBC, all of the major networks, all of them. She's regarded as to be high regard in media when she say what she say. She's a Republican. Now, this is what she thinks, and this is what she says. No other party has ever done nothing for the black man. So why would you continue to keep voting Democrat? That's her motto. And I quote that. Now, she breaks down all of these structures on why the black man deserves something. And her main focus in this fight, and this is crazy, because she don't even realize she did it to her own conversation. Why is it that we as black people have to be bartered with and tinker with and put on some type of display as if it's a weigh-in on what it is they're going to do for us? Why do we got to always be weighed in on the scale? Oh, a comparison to something. Why? Why? We people just like you. We ain't no different. We bleed, brain, size, body, we same. Just skin complexion because of the goddamn earth. We ain't had nothing to do with that. Earth did that. Earth did not make no white people superior over nobody, period. It didn't. And to be technical speaking, white people came after black people. Evolution once again. Science is proving all of this. Black and culture. So Miss Ann Culture, I appreciate your commentary, but you still putting us on the scale, babes. You still saying, oh, okay, if y'all gonna do this and do that, you gotta do something for the black people because the immigrants can't come in here and do all and receive all of the black people rights. Wait a minute, Miss Ann Culture. Wait a minute. Y'all see Ann out there. You tell Ann, get this too. I get what you was going with that, but what do you mean our black white? Where's they at? Where's these whites at? Where they at? Miss Culture?
Right.
Yeah, right. You flip the conversation because see you stand Republican. So by you stand Republican and not going with an independent party, which is the party you probably belong in, because I see you don't agree with a lot of what Trump got going on. You only agree with all the bull crap, the fluff stuff, homosexuality and athlete, that's bull crap. Hogwash. You don't really look at the regimen as he's laying it out as far as the tariffs and all the stuff that he's doing economically to try to push the country forward. See, that's the part that you're not really trying to, that's what, but I'm bringing all that up with her to say this, to say, we got to stop trying to talk for each other.
Keep going.
On saying what somebody else thinking of, what they could be. Nah, if we start moving in the right direction, the way we supposed to be moving, we ain't got to think about it. See, one thing about the church, right? The church know one thing: Jesus.
Exactly.
That's it. It don't matter how you break it off, and whatever you break it off into, you come right back to the root. Jesus. Period. Muslims, same thing. You flip it all the way around, you come right back.
Right.
Muhammad. Yeah, there's no way around it. So my thing is, just because y'all all people out here got your own systems on how y'all conduct yourself and run your life, that doesn't mean that y'all can't have a collaborative effort on actually doing something productive over here. You can still have your life and run your life the way you want to, but over here, this should be a constructive and conductive place or whatever where productivity is being performed at. And we as black people is failing at a high time rate at that if we're not really getting better, especially when you got Jay-Z and Oprah on the firing block for everything wrong. Well, we spoke about that as well. And it's just getting worse, y'all. The ball is just getting bigger. This Jay-Z Oprah thing, it just gets wider and bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm like, oh my God. They almost part of cancel culture. Wow. Jigga Man, one of the dopest MCs of all time. Yeah. Yeah, they about ready to cancel my dog. Yeah, Peasy. Peasy, yeah, Peasy. Yeah, because, hey, man, they say Peasy, man. Every time she come out, she got something to say. Negative. About somebody dead. Mm-hmm. That's a legend.
That's a legend.
Oh, Peasy.
And what's name follow the same route.
Why you don't talk about nothing that's got going on with Oprah, though? We want to hear more about Oprah.
And Gail, she follows the same, like, she birds of a feather flock
together. Is Oprah married to Stephen or no?
Nah, she ain't never
So let's talk about that. You got to influence these women to do what? Live a stag life like you? Well, I don't know.
Is they even still together?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Why are you not talking about that? Yes. Wow.
Well, she be with this man all these years and never married and never got married. Cause she's like you. I mean, you are promoting a life of, get together but don't get married. You know what I mean?
Because you got all the pesos.
Right, because you got all the pesos.
But if it was a nigga, oh no, you got to put a ring on it. You got to put a ring on it. You got to put a ring on it. Yeah, but now it's a ski with the pesos. Business purposes or whatever. We just gonna leave everything. I'm gonna just give you such, and we just gonna leave it like that. Yeah, get the heck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off. Knock it off. So, violence ain't just erupted in your city, wherever you at, whoever sees this. Wherever urban city you in, violence ain't just going on there. And the violence ain't really that violent. Because I'm going to tell you why it ain't that violent. Y'all listen to me. Listen to me why it ain't that violent. Niggas ain't going to the penitentiary. That's why it ain't that violent. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? What they ain't doing?
Ain't going to the pen.
They ain't going to the penitentiary for these little minor infraction, misdemeanor bull crap. They doing little goofy little prankster type stuff, to be honest with you. Yeah, niggas getting bong shot on every day. But ain't nobody really get killed on like that around here. Nah, they really not. They really not. They really not. Not for real, for real.
They not.
Oh, and that brings me to the next topic. Whoa, Detroit is whoa. We got to relax. Detroit versus everybody might just be a thing. Whoa. I mean, it is a thing, but it might be a thing. Yikes. I got to touch on this before we get up out of here. Are y'all familiar with Cash Doll? Wow. Got to do Donald Trump dance for Cash Doll. We love Cash Doll in Detroit. Wow, yes, they do. Yes, they do. They love the doll. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this, but maybe 8 years ago, it was an internet beef. We had, I think it was maybe 4 other dolls out there. And it was one particular doll. It was one particular doll, Dream Doll, right? She was really in the head on about these dolls. Cash Doll had a problem. But yeah, I'm the first doll, only doll. Now we got all these dolls. Now everybody a doll. so it was.
I remember that.
It was wild work going. And this Dream Doll girl, she was saying how she was, you know what I mean, how she came with her name on the doll, and she wasn't biting and nothing like that. And she was very young at the time. So fast forward to over this weekend or whatever, she riding in her wherever she at in Cali, I don't know, in a Lamborghini, y'all. They come through that mud, spray that boy. Wreck that boy. Dream Doll is no more. Now, the reason why I'm bringing it up because her and Cash Doll really did have a real riff. They went back and forth with Cash Doll dissed her on the record. And she dissed the other dolls as well. But her in particular, yes, she did. Yes, she did. And, man, that's crazy. What you think Dream Doll was into out there?
I don't know.
You floating around in the Lambo. How you get wet up like that? I mean, I know everybody is plenty money out there and Lamborghinis is out there, but I'm in it though. I don't care who else in it. I'm in it.
They just came through and sprayed you.
Sprayed you.
That's why I work.
No, Dream died, man. Regards to her family, man. Condolences, man, because that's a tough pill to swallow because she wasn't extra popular, but she was very well known in her area. Very well known. And her internet buzz and her internet success had caught the attention of a lot of people because that's how Cash Doll even came across each other with all of this. And as far as I know, she was the last of the dolls. Whoa!
What happened to the rest of the dolls?
Yeah, Cash Doll.
Yeah,
I was about to say something else, but that'd be the wrong expression. Cash Doll dismissed him, should I say? Yikes!
Oh, because you had Cash.
I was gonna say she killed on him, but because she rapped, she dissed him. Right. That was the wrong commentary.
What about Crystal the Doll? Was she in that too?
She's not a rapper.
Yeah, right.
I don't think she fit the mold on that one. I don't think Crystal the Doll fit the mold on that one. And
cause she more of an actor, right?
But Cash ain't got no problem giving it to Crystal either. Crystal can get it too. I mean, she want to boss up and be a biggest doll. She got to see Cash Doll. Shout out to Crystal the Doll, my homie. Wish I could get on the show, but she stayed booked in all the movies. It seems like they wanted every Tubi movie. What the heck? She got a hell of a grip she running here on this acting. I want y'all to know she's a hell of an actress because she is in dang near every Tubi movie. Yeah, look her up, Crystal the Doll. Yeah, and do sex scenes too. Wow. Yeah, I've been knowing y'all been out there sweating them sex scenes with Crystal the Doll. I want to y'all. Nephew done put me up on it. I said, oh really? Yikes. And you already seen borderline boss China from over there at All You Can Eat What You Want to Eat Cafe. Her first movie, wow, sexual explicit material. Her and Tifa Teeth. Yeah, I know about you. Yeah, I seen that movie and yeah, it was explicit up in there. So might want to put a couple X's on y'all joint. Wow. but listen, yeah, Cash Doll, Chris Doll is not beefing, so no, we don't want y'all to, no, don't misconfuse all jokes, just jokes, y'all. But yeah, though, shout out to them, and our condolences to Dream Doll. We don't know what happened, what the foul play was, or who did it or nothing. There really hasn't been no investigation that I know of or arrest that they posted as of yet. So, you know what I mean? Y'all stay tuned, and I'm gonna kind of keep up with it a little bit as much as I can because I felt like she was important because she stood her ground. Cash Doll really came and just crushed her like an ant. But she she stood on business and she carried on as Dream Doll, still putting out material, not really raising the bar, but she still had her material running.
She was still doing her career, still pushing.
For sure. You know what I mean? So, my condolences to Dream Doll and
that was tragic.
That was tragic. I don't know what could have happened for somebody to come through and riddle a Lamborghini, because it ain't like you don't know this is me.
Right.
For sure. Now, I don't know if it was a niggas or she had a nigga maybe driving. I don't know.
Right.
Or she was with the nigga. Whose it was. I don't know.
The mix, what? We don't know.
We don't know. And we over at Dinner Now try to get y'all facts and most important, no misinformation. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, that's what it is. You got something you want to add in? You want to talk about Tupac Sunday?
Oh, Tupac Sunday?
Yeah.
Tupac Sunday. Y'all see my post? Yeah. You know what I mean?
So this is every Sunday, Tupac Sunday.
So Sundays, Tupac Sunday.
Every Sunday, y'all, they got something going on. Is that on Instagram or Facebook? Was that?
It's on. That was on Facebook.
On Facebook. If you're a Tupac fan, go to Facebook, sign up for the Tupac Sunday. Every Sunday, they get on there and post their memorabilia that they might have regarding Tupac and songs that you may never heard of, that Pac made, that they a fan of, that you may not even know about. So if you're a Tupac fan, go check it out. You know what I'm saying?